Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Checking that mirror the whole time. Sugar. Apart from being the picture for the video, that was a naughty one. Look, I'm just gonna catch that, aren't I? I am gonna catch that. That's not gonna be good. Oh no. I'm over. Just come off the curb though. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're going to try today to get from where we are to this place here, because I'm told that this is one of the most fantastic drives of the lot, and then there's one that's going that way as well. It's also a fantastic drive. So we kind of need to go up here, because it's like the only way to go up here is look on the way up here. I think that's going to be some. I'm hoping that's going to be some viewpoints on the way, actually. We've got to find a way anyway to get here. This apparently is worth the drive. There's nothing quite like it. It looks like it's quite a short drive actually in comparison to other things. It does look like quite a short drive. Look, there's a few viewpoints on the way here. There's somewhere to sleep. Wow. Right, anyway, so, well, not viewpoints, the camera points, so basically to get the camera out for that. But anyway, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a journey up to here, so that's what we're gonna try and do. To Bergen. We're going to Bergen. I was very Scottish. Let's find some freight and see if we can find something that takes us up to this particular place. Right. We're going looping round on ourselves at the moment. Norway. There we are. We've got one. That's in 6 hours to go there. Anyway, before I continue on with the little drive, I like to do the bits and pieces that I've done. So I did find recently, and I'll put it on the screen now. This, which is a little SO style truck. From 1965. Now, the company that made these only lasted from 1965 1964 to 1965. This is one of the later models. I'll put some of the branding on the screen for it. It's Impy is the name of the company. LoneStar Impy, and I only picked it up because it said LoneStar. It's really weird. I kind of read the bottom of it, and LoneStar. What the hell's that in the UK? But I found this, and to be honest with you, I think it's a version of a Foden truck, or that they used to be around into the 60s. Because in 1965 there's an S36. I did a bit of research here. Wow, that's a change for me. But I'll put that back on the screen again for a second there. But I just quite liked it. It needs a bit of TLC, but it's old. It's very old, and a bit of paint chipped off. It's probably not the worst thing in the world. Anyway, let's get on with trying to get this to this used packaging, 20 tons of used packaging to the... I think they're actually literally in the parking spot for it. Look, helicopter. Love helicopters. I haven't seen a helicopter in ages, you know. Wow, look at that. Where's that? Free as the wind, 7 a.m. I'm free as the wind at 7 a.m. Right. I don't think I'm far away from where I need to be, actually. It's nice and rainy again. I'm going to have a quick sip of my coffee. I've got my flake mug out today. Oh, that is good. Right, okay, let's get in the truck. Truck's slightly damaged, actually. I hadn't realised. A little bit more damaged than I thought it was. Have I hit something again? I can't remember what I hit. Must have hit something last week. Yeah, I'm literally around the corner from the place I need to be. So, put the indicator on. Lovely bit of rain. Lovely bit of rain. Okay.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Why do you need to find a new route? We're going the right way now, look. Strange truck. Doug giving me instructions. Oh, we need to change to Helga. The moment I've stopped and I'm changed to Helga. I haven't had Helga on for ages. I think subconsciously I hear Doug, though, sometimes, and he kind of keeps me right subconsciously.
Go straight on, then
Played American Truck Simulator this week, if you haven't heard me playing that one. Quite enjoyed that one as well.
turn left.
I showed off a LoneStar model I found. I don't know what order people actually watch these in. If you're a regular watching this, what do you what do you watch first? Oh, we're going to Kia, but it's not Kia. Remember, it's not a Kia. Entry. Here we are. Let's go in here. Right. Okay. Let's get this big chunky truck on the way. Let's find our journey. I'm quite looking forward to this priority one. It's got to be there quick. Look, urgent delivery. Got to be there by 1:34/3 o'clock. That can do that. 6 hours. Oh my God! It seems like it's a much longer journey than I thought it was. To be honest with you, that really is a lot longer journey than I thought it was going to be. There's some furniture that needs desperately delivered. It must be over there. Yeah, it's over there. That's it. Right. Okay. Let's go in here. These are nice tight parking spaces. Sometimes very efficient Swedish design, like the furniture itself, flat packed. Let's just swing round here. Let's see if I can get a bit of space. Lovely turning circle on this. Let's look out the window. Right, so on the back of here we have the fifth wheel, which is that horseshoe-shaped thing there, which has got a little thing to spring it free. Then we've got a little dangly bit from the bottom of the truck, which is called the pin, and we have to hit those two things together. And of course, I've got advanced coupling on. We've got to hit the two things together. So this is going to be interesting. And I've just turned that the wrong way. Now, listen to the rain thundering down. It's brilliant. Once we get this attached, I'm going to get Helga out as well. We haven't had Helga for a while. Perfect. What is going on? What is going on? That was some perfect parking by me there. That was absolutely fantastic. Maybe not even the picture for the screen. It might even be the picture for the thing. Look at that sky. Dark sky. That's kind of cool. Right. Okay. So let's just quickly change by pressing the escape key the voice of the GPS. So let's go audio. I think it is. It's not audio. It's the wrong one. Oh, yes, it is. It is audio. Let's find Helga. There she is. Not had Helga for ages. Right. Let's return to driving. And we'll have Helga take us on our journey. Already, Helga? What happened there? Oh, I haven't finished putting the trailer on. I was latched in place and I hadn't put the trailer on. I've never done that before. That's a new one for me. So the legs are raised, the air hoses are on, and we're ready to go. If you do it when you've not got it connected, funnily enough, your truck just kind of pulls on nothing. I assume we'll spin in the wheels as well. I take this nice and wide. So I've used the lines as my guide here. Yeah, there's a bit there that's sort of free for it as well, which is kind of cool. Lovely rainy day. Lovely. Yeah, we're free. Okay. So, 440 kilometres. Oh, that was close. Looking in the mirror. Oh, here she is. I assume that's turn left. In German. I missed you, Helga. It's a Volvo. Another Volvo. Volvos everywhere. We're not even in Volvo country. That's Sweden, isn't it? This is Norway. Was there a Norwegian car? Did they have there's a Norwegian vehicle? If you go to China, of course, they've got a lot of copies of somebody else's, so they're Chinese copies of what everybody else has. And it makes me wonder what else there is. I think the Western world kind of uses the same products over and over again, don't they? I don't think there's many particular different things. So I think it's heavy machinery that's the big changes. I always say that because I'm thinking of Ponsi, who make forestry equipment in Finland, Finnish. Okay, that's a very weird reaction there. Yeah, they make Finnish forestry equipment in Ponsi. He's doing the same. What are you thinking here? I'm going anyway. I'm going to go. I think it's the barrier. They look at the barrier and they go, "Oh no, it's a barrier." Look at the houses painted red and yellow. It's kind of cool. So you can see where they are. Is Norway the country, one of those countries as well, where you have to, if you see somebody hitchhiking, you have to stop because it's cold? And is it Alaska that do that? I think it's Alaska, isn't it, that do that? Because you can die, basically. I think they do the same in Siberia, of all places, as well. If you're in Siberia and you see somebody broken down, you do stop, because if they're broken down, the chances are they will die in the weather that's there. And you're talking minus 50 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Oh, thanks for waiting. Very kind. I've not even knocked a sign over yet. I'm enjoying this so far. I've only done 9 kilometres though. We've not exactly gone far. Anyway, down the bottom right hand corner we've got speed, which is 37 kilometres an hour. Followed by the gear, which is A7, automatic 7, followed by the damage to the truck, which is quite a lot actually. I am building on my truck damage. I don't know why, but I am building on my truck damage. Nothing underneath me, thankfully. And then we've got the fuel gauge, which is pretty full actually. I'll be honest, it's fairly full. We've got that fuel gauge there, which is fairly full. We've got the bed, which slowly goes blue, then finally goes red, and then we cry because I usually crash into something. And then we've got the envelope that's sadly underused, not really used from very much once you're into the main game. It's only it's only used about 5 or 6 times. I checked it the other day, inadvertently by becoming overspent in another version of the game. So you can see that. That's quite sort of, let's just say the bank was chasing me for some cash, and I've been a bad boy. But yeah, so you don't really use it. That's the thing. You don't really use that particular thing very much, apart from, as I say, with DLC. I do still think that there should be special missions in it. I can't see how the developers don't look at that sometimes and go, that envelope should be used for something else, especially as it sits there and it's kind of one of the major displays in the screen. I know you can turn it off and a lot of people drive without it on, but I kind of like to see it as the big GPS down there, simply because I don't think I can read. Well, to be fair, there isn't one on the dashboard in this vehicle, but how would you do it otherwise? You'd have to keep bringing the map up, wouldn't you, and work out what you're doing. Anyway, and then we've got the time, which is 8:15 in the morning. The time that we're getting in is the thing below with the little red flag, which is 14:06 is the time we're getting in. We've got 369 kilometres, and it is 5 hours and 43 before we get there. So we're on the way. This looks like we're gonna one fantastic drive, on somebody else's side of the road here with that. Yeah, back to 80 kilometres now. This is stunning countryside. I mean, when I was told it was going to be pretty, when you underestimate it, that's just stunning. Winding through the mountainsides. I have watched, if you Google it, you can watch Norwegian drivers, Norwegians, Finnish, Swedish drivers. They really have the windiest roads in the world because they don't really go straight lines. They kind of go round the mountainsides and up and down. And if you watch it, it's kind of scary stuff because they're the narrowest roads, and then they overtake each other on these roads as they go. Wow. Wow. Yes, they overtake each other on these roads, and watching a truck passing a truck on these kind of things is just like something you've never seen before. I'm gonna press F3 here. Look at this. I'll slow down and walk up these traffic lights here. It's terrifying, though. It's absolutely terrifying. There's a sensor on top of the traffic lights. The attention to detail is fantastic. Wow. That really is a view, isn't it? I mean, that's just beautiful. That's really nice. That really is nice. Okay. We'll slide on through here. And we'll go through the... They've even painted the lines on there because they're obviously going to take some time over doing that. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's sort of painted... They painted... you know, sort of fake lines on there. They'll obviously burn those off later, but they've painted those lines on there. That is very, very cool. And this whole... Oh, my God. Wow. Are they called fjords? I think they are, aren't they? Is that right? I don't know. Am I in the wrong country for fjords? I don't really care which country I'm in. That's fantastic. That really is. Wow. Oh, this is such a... what a drive. What a drive. I've been doing quite a... I've been doing some driving recently because I've been sort of you know, off and whatever else is, and it's been a few motorway drives, quite a few trucks and things like that, and, you know, just sort of shooting along the road. It's been look at this. It's magical. Shouldn't do that on a road this windy, but that was just worth the risk. That's just magical. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of driving. Not seeing anything exciting recently. Not seen another truck with a nose on it. Yet to see one of these electric ones, actually. I don't think anybody uses the electric ones yet, really. I think they might, if anything, it's hybrid. Oh, wow, we're going to cross this bridge. It's attached to the rock face, look, to keep it in place. Whoa, that police car nearly got it. Oh, wow. That is... Oh, I keep saying wow, because that... And I notice that's a photo opportunity spot there, so you jump out and you push your photo mode for that one. That's just unreal. This is a journey worth making. Just to see how pretty it is. The sun beating down, the rain has stopped. We're just carving our way, and they've carved through here, the mountainside. Oh, it's brilliant. I really like it. I really, really, really like it. It's a very good game. Must be brilliant to be the art designer on certain levels, you know, when you're doing the roads and you're doing this one. Imagine having to do this road. I mean, seriously, you'd be delighted with doing this. Bit of artistic flair on it. Bit late with my videos this week in the sense of my recording them. Still wanting to get them out, obviously, but bit late, sort of with my own personal timings. I kind of try and get these things done within. Look, this is the only place I'm going. Look, kind of a bit late with my timings on getting these things out, or getting recorded. So they're a bit more rushed than I would normally like. I'd probably have more time to sort of sit down and enjoy things like this, but yeah, not quite the fun. I love the orange buildings, by the way, the orange and blue buildings. I kind of like that though. It's again, we're going with the sweeties and the colour of the cars. You know, I know that you know that the cars should be kind of coloured like Smarties. You know, lots and lots of different colours. And it's the same with the roads. You know, same with the houses. The houses being different colours is kind of cool. There was a kids' TV program, and I think it's called Balamori, and they had basically the whole street was covered in coloured houses. So everybody just goes for the straightforward, standard, conventional colours. It'd be so much nicer. Oh, look with next to this beautiful, beautiful run. So much nicer for the coloured houses. I mean, we're capable of making so many nice colours. Why not? Everything else is grey and green and blue and brown. Why wouldn't you want lots of different colours everywhere? Oh, I'm loving this. Tell you what though, I'll say about broken down car. I'll tell you what though, I'll say about this car. You know, I was talking about how narrow the roads are. This feels narrow. I was saying about this car, this truck that it's quite a nice truck. It's struggling with this. We're obviously going uphill, and it's struggling we're struggling to get up speed wise. I mean, we are slowly creeping up the miles per hour. Sorry, kilometers per hour. But it hasn't been the sort of usual push straight up speed wise that it usually is. There's a look at the windy road ahead down on the GPS. That's not even right. That's like going round and up and down on yourself. 221 kilometers, 3 hours and 27 minutes to go. It's a fairly decent run, this. Not just a... Yes, Helga. Yes, Helga. Do you think it's the same woman who plays Sky who does the voice for it? No, maybe not. I remember years ago. Well, if you remember the comedy duo Laurel and Hardy, not a name that's heard very much nowadays, but the comedy duo Laurel and Hardy. They used to do movies for the European market, but they didn't speak the language at all of many of the countries they went to. But what they would do is learn it linguistically. They would learn how it sounded. So they didn't know what they were saying, but they learned how it sounded and how to play it with along with the whole thing. So they would say it. So they would listen to the sound and they would say it that way, parrot fashion. Problem was, of course, they didn't always then pronounce it correctly. So these movies would go out in these other countries with their translations. This is really weird. It feels like going up in a car park, you know, on these sort of multi-story car parks, and the truck is really struggling here. We're doing 37 kilometers an hour. We're struggling to get up here, but they would parrot this whole thing out. Wow, this is just going up the mountain now. Parrot it all out, and it wouldn't translate correctly. But that made it all the funnier, basically, when the countries they then produced those movies in and released them, made it all the funnier apparently. I doubt Helga's like that though. I think Helga's probably is probably not the Sky person, or at least a proper speaker of the language, understanding the necessary bits and pieces. Look at this. Look at that road down below. The houses, brilliant. Me just, you know, pushing my way up the mountainside here. Oh, that was close. Did you see that in the mirror? That was really, really close. That was extremely close. Wow, this is that guy's trying to overtake me. This is a journey worth doing. If you haven't done this one, do this one. You can actually take a ferry there, so wherever you are, you can pretty much, well, not wherever you are, you could take very specific locations to it, but at least you can ferry your way up to it if you want to, which is brilliant. Oh, I'm so pleased I did this journey. Oh, that was the plan anyway, wasn't it? This is where I was planning to go before. I was just going to try and get closer with the last one. Oh my god. Ice cold water, I'm assuming, in those gullies there in the mountainside. I guess in the winter they'll be frozen solid as well.
Demnächst rechts abbiegen.
Fantastic.
Biege nach rechts ab.
And lovely clunking of my indicator as we continue through. I mean, seriously, this country's so north. This 175 kilometers. This location is so northern, brilliantly northern. I often wonder. It makes me wonder nowadays, though, to scale whether or not if you did an atlas to scale, because apparently they're more an overview of the shape of the world rather than to scale, because Australia's way bigger than it looks on the map. It looks like a small sort of corner of it. It's not. It's huge, and you know. For instance, the area that is Russia, because it's the way to fit it in, you see, on the thing, is smaller than it looks on the real atlas. It's one of these really weird things, because it's more visual representation rather than actual sizing. I don't think I've ever seen an actual sizing, real sizing map. It would be. I wonder what that actually looks like. Never googled it. It's one of those things you should Google, isn't it? You should have a little look for. There's a fuel, probably somewhere to stay. That's cool. Right in the middle of the mountains. I mean, seriously, right in the middle of the mountains. 140 kilometres away from where we're going to, but right in the middle of the mountains. We are 12:20. We're getting in at 2:28. Keeps turning the music up and down for some reason. Is it like we're in some kind of weird tunnel that's echoing it? Don't know. Oslo. There's a turning for Oslo there.
Erste Ausfahrt nehmen.
Oh my god, under the ground there's a roundabout. Well, I never expected that.
Nimm diese Ausfahrt.
An underground roundabout. I think the graphics haven't come through for that, have they? Do you think? Or did they? Wow, you carved through the mountain. You put an underground. Well, that's industrious, isn't it? It's very industrious of these Norwegian people. I have seen videos of people where they are trucking in Norway, and there is a lot of cutting through mountainsides. Must be really expensive. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here with my mouth open. I genuinely wasn't expecting to come out here to that. I know that they said there was photo points, but my god. That's unreal. What a thing. A bridge across to another tunnel. So a tunnel to a bridge from a tunnel. That's extremely awesome. Wow. Look at this, then we'll go back underground. Kilometers under here. And then another roundabout. No, it's right. I thought graphically it wasn't. It's not. It's been plastered in this part for some reason. Wow. And they've used the rock formations to hold the whole thing up. This is... Wow. It's going to be interesting, this, because obviously I'm going to have to come back from here, unless, of course, I take a ferry when we try the next one. But I definitely have to come back this way. This is one of the most magical sort of journeys I think I've taken in the game. There are some other good ones though. The one where we had to take the little ferry boat in, I can't remember what country it was. I want to say Bulgaria. There was a little ferry boat. I think the episode's called Ferry or something similar, or Ferry McFerryface, something like that. But yeah, it's very much a fantastic episode, and we take one of the most beautiful journeys. Can't remember who recommended that actually. Go that way, could I not? I've got auto pass. There's my toll. I don't remember going through the first toll gate, to be honest. Maybe just pay just to be there here. Oh my god, this is stunning. Bet the broadband's rubbish though. Had that Starlink or something like that, which is very expensive. Well, it's very expensive for Mr. Musk to make in the first place. Alright. I believe the satellite element of it, or the dish itself that tracks, isn't very good. Or isn't very... No, it's good, it's just very expensive. Right. Wow. This journey's just stunning, you know. I think I've gone a lot slower than I would have done normally if I hadn't been sort of viewing the scenery. Has everybody done this journey? Have everybody gone this way before? I still can't understand how anybody gets the 100% for all the roads and things like that. That's just amazing. And that's the dedication, isn't it? Because to get the 100%, you have to turn into every little nook and cranny that basically is grey and then goes yellow as it slowly work your way along it. I feel like we've been underground a lot as well, which is kind of cool. The walls on this are so weird, aren't they? Wow. And just trundle through gently. Out the other side. Wow. Oh, speeding. Naughty boy. I think we're getting close to the destination. We are. I think it's starting to play music. I don't know what's going on with the music today. It's not really playing the music properly. Ooh. Rubbish on the road. Oh, rubbish on the road. Messy. Here we go, though. We're almost there. I've loved this. Look at that for a support section to go into the wall. The truck is not slowing down, but it's not going fast because we're going uphill again slightly. So along the way we've clearly gone uphill a little bit. Now we're going to stop before the main place itself, but I'm hoping that there's a place to stay for the night in this lovely little place, because this is just look at the house by the lake, by the sea. See? Well, whatever it is, the inlet for it, I think. Well, we're going downhill. Didn't really want to see in the mirror there, by the way, as I went past that. Pretend it isn't there. Pretend it isn't there. Pretend it's there. Oh, no! I'm going to die. Definitely not there. Where are we going? This estate here. We need to go further on, though, to finish it, to go to the end. So we're going to this estate here. Yes, I know. I know, Helga. I know, but we need to go further on to finish this off. So I think we're going to turn to the estate, and we're still not going to be... We still won't have checked it off. Yes, I know, Helga. Oh, she's so dictatorial. It's not that one. Not Polar Fish you want, IKEA furniture. It's the next one.
Demnächst rechts abbiegen.
Yes, I'm going to turn that
Biege
way,
nach rechts
Helga.
ab. Route neu berechnen.
No. See if I can avoid. Is it still standing? It's still standing! We have achieved the impossible. We've managed not to smash the sign. I've just gone around the corner, haven't I, in the wrong way. I would say I'm going around the block now. It's that place there that I'm going to. Which has, it was used packaging, wasn't it? So we're taking the used packaging. These all, look at this traffic density of the computer cars. Don't know what to do. They're just basically all in the same estate. There's 4,000 cars now in the same estate. It happens all the time with this game. Look at this. Somebody's like built a bay into the. Oh god. Built a bay into the mountainside. Oh, beeping at me there. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Demnächst links
Afternoon.
Biege nach links ab.
And round here.
Demnächst links abbiegen.
Okay, so we're going here. This trans place. This, what was it called? Something trans.
Endlich, wir sind da.
Deckard. Deckard trans or something? Deckard. There we go. Using the mirror there to look where we're at. Let's do our job. Let's deliver. It's round the back, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it was going to be round the back. That's fine. We'll do round the back. We've still got time to deliver it. Deckard trans. Deckard transport. Round we go. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? Let's use the space to try and... That will not be the best of positioning, by the way. It's not bad, but it's not the best. I should have come a bit further over before doing that. Realistically, I should have been a little bit more towards that lamppost and straight at that angle. That would have been better for this. This way, I'm having to swing. So if we do it, hang on. So you see how I would have been straighter there, like I could have done that. So let's do this correctly. So in theory, I should have been more towards that lamppost over here. And then it would have given me an easier swing on the whole thing. I always used to, when I was first playing this, and I've learned a bit better. I've learned more from all the people who watch, and I remember Mark saying in the comments that I should use more of the space that you find within the area. He's right, and sometimes I still forget. So as much as I was using the space there, I should have used more of the space to position my trailer. Coming right round now. I am not straight. Don't know if I can edge this in before we finish. We've done it. It's not perfect though, but it's good enough. So it's a bit off centre there, but we've got it. So let's press T for trailer, and let's drop the trailer and get our reward. There we go. Tell you what, once you get to the point where you've got millions in the bank, or even a couple of 100,000, that's it. You've set game-wise. You could start buying drivers, you could start hiring people, you can start doing all kinds of things. It's sort of, that's you kind of set, but it's first off is really to get over that first loan that gets you that second driver, that gives you that income that starts generating a healthy sort of approach to it all. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but we're close there. Apparently, I've been sightseeing. Almost got the place. Has it scored it off the map? It has, but that's not what I want though. I want to go in there and I want to spend the night. So we're gonna go to Well, there's a hotel there, but I kind of like the look of this one because if I go this way, I think I can kind of get this. Yes, we'll do that so we can go past it all. We'll do that. So it's 18 minutes away at 13 kilometres. Yes, I know, Helga. Helga's excited that we're going for a drive. I wonder if she says like Doug says, we're all done now. I wonder if Helga says the same sort of thing. She'd sort of say, we're all done now.
Biege nach links ab.
I've just edged out there, forced my way out. Nordic Crown next door, awesome. Yeah, they've got a good royal family, haven't they? They've got a fairly. I'm sure I read something about the Norwegian royal family recently. Let's go. We're out. It's one of those areas though where the computer doesn't know what to do with the traffic density, so that increases traffic density, which you can do by looking at the non-modded way of doing it down below in the instructions. That is the easy way to kind of change the traffic density. But of course, it's just a stress test for the CPU. So at the same time, you could do that. But it could affect the performance of your machine depending on this machine. I am well and truly speeding. Oh, they're having breakfast out there, look. Oh, I don't know, I fancy a croissant right now. Do fancy a croissant. I know it's very French, but I do fancy one. Oh, not quite there to returning yet. Want to go through here.
Rechts abbiegen. Und dann bleiben Sie immer
What?
geradeaus.
Wow, you look down on this little city bit. It's so amazing. I'm going to look this city up, you know.
Geradeaus.
There's the question mark there. What's that do? I'm going to guess there's a daft there, so I'm going to pass the daft in a second. Let's just do this. I'm going to go in here and turn round.
Kein Problem.
Recruitment agency.
Ich finde eine neue Route.
Morning, gentlemen.
Okay,
Oh, look. Oh,
lass uns
afternoon,
eine
should
neue
say.
Route finden.
Beautiful. The sunlight is so nice. I always say it's like a blue filter. I don't think it's blue here. I think it's brilliant white. And that seems a strange thing to say, but it's just got a nice
Biege nach rechts ab.
colour to it. That little speed bump caught me out there.
Immer geradeaus. Neu
Yeah, we get a
berechnen.
daft dealer. Yes.
Demnächst links abbiegen.
I don't need to go to this one now, though. I just need to. I'm gonna go to this
Biege
hotel
nach
round the
links
corner
ab.
there. I think. Can I go that way? Looks like it's a road. I'm gonna go to the hotel. I want to go to the hotel. As nice as it is, I want to go to the hotel.
Neue Route finden.
There's a lovely hotel here. I'm gonna cancel the navigation
Biege
shortly.
nach rechts ab.
I say there's a lovely hotel. That's the hotel there. There it is. Yeah, we're definitely staying at the hotel. After such a nice long drive and a decent bit of chunk of cash,
Okay, lass uns eine
We-
neue Route finden.
we deserve a night in a
Machen
hotel.
Sie eine Kehrtwende.
It looks nice. Looks all right. I'm just surrounded by. I'm gonna look at the surroundings in a second because we're surrounded by a whole bunch of things, but you know, mountainsides. I'm assuming there's restaurants and other things here. Honestly, it's a phenomenal little town. This, highly recommend a visit. First thing though, before I put the sleep mode on, is I'm gonna kill off this reset navigation. There we go. Just clear that navigation. Press the M key and reset that navigation. Right, okay, let's press the button to rest. It'll be the middle of the night now, and it's raining again. I'm going to rest again, so it's the morning for the next episode. There we go, 9 a.m. for our next episode, and we're going to try and get, I think it's Oslo we were trying to get to? Remind me in the comments below. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.